Planning Commission to order. We have a roll call, please.
I can do that for us this evening. Okay, Commissioner Briscoe is absent. Commissioner Wilson?
Present.
Commissioner Fulford?
Present.
Commissioner Hayman?
Present.
Commissioner Cash?
Present.
And Commissioner Fowler? No, okay, not present. And I think you guys generally do yourselves, don't you? No, go ahead. Everyone, Lee here.
Andrew Schroers.
We do have a quorum.
We do have a quorum. Thank you. Thank you to all of you for being here. You have the minutes from the last meeting in your packet and hope you've had a chance to review them. Do you have any additions, deletions, corrections to the minutes? Yes, Commissioner Lee.
On the packet page 4 at the top, there's a paragraph that I would like to see enhanced a little bit because I read it, I had to read it several times. It says staff shared change of use would not be required if the facility changed from one church to another, only required with significant upgrade to facilities. So I would like that to be expanded to just be a little more clear about what a change of use would be. Is that change of zoning? Is that change of, what does that entail as far as our considerations go? Only required with significant upgrade to the facilities.
And that's under, is that under the applicant rebuttal section?
Rebuttal, yes, packet page 4, second paragraph. Staff shared that change of use would not be required if the facility changed from one church to another. So,
I guess the question is whether that sentence is an accurate representation of the meeting itself.
Right.
I think it had some context that made it a little more clear. And it doesn't have that context here.
So how would you like it changed?
Well, I'd like to pursue what the meaning of change of use is, because I can't remember and I know I could have listened to the tape of the meeting again, but I didn't do that.
Clarification.
I can work with Alyssa and revise that paragraph. She said I was speaking a little too low, so she.
Okay.
Yeah, but that being said, change in use is a planning term in and of itself. That just means basically that you're using it for one thing and now you're like from a church to a grocery store or something of that nature. That would be a change of use.
Okay, so it could, yes, okay.
So just for clarity, so Chairman or Acting Chairman Hayman, would we be holding the minutes, the record of the minutes open until those changes before voting?
To you, but I hope not, no.
Oh, okay. Just want to get clarity.
I think I'd like to make a suggestion that if you're okay with the explanation of what a change in use is, it's likely that we used the term change of use so that the minutes are accurate in that way. But if you still want a expansion of the actual wording and go back to the recording to expand the wording of it, then we go back to Inga's recommendation and look for more explicit vernacular.
So I would be fine if Inga can explain it here. The next sentence says only required with significant upgrade to facilities. I don't know what is only required with significant upgrade to the facilities.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of confusion in board's discussing. That doesn't sound like those go together.
Yeah. And then the last, at the very bottom of that paragraph, there's a sentence that says, there would also be impact to drainage patterns and unreliability of the new road. Just a sentence that makes, it seems like it needs more context to have meaning. I mean, for the minutes to serve as any purpose as a historical record, it would be good to have it understandable. So
I'm sorry, Evelyn.
what I think it's trying to say is if the county required that the road, wild rose or camellia be significantly improved with this land use, that there would be a chance that the new road would not work right. So anyway, it's confusing. And it would be nice if
Would
someone
it be
could.
possible to clarify this and postpone the approval of these minutes to the next meeting? Yes, Andrew.
I move to
Sure.
table the minutes until clarification can be provided in the minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a
Is that a
second?
second?
Yeah, no, sorry, no, I'll wait for the second. I have a question though for clarification.
Oh, I'll second.
Okay, we have a first and a second. Commissioner Bisco, question.
Chair Heyman, thank you. My apologies. I'm curious if the clarification needed is going to impact tonight's discussion as to whether or not, so I just have in some of my notes, maybe this is where we're talking, but it's not clear based on the minutes that were provided. Are we talking about my notes, say building permit review will need stormwater and erosion control? So that's part of that next step process. Is it important, I guess, Commissioner Lee, that we have that clarified for tonight's discussion?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And just, if I can note for the record, that Commissioner Briscoe walked in at 6:04.
Thank you.
If you caught the time, that would be great. Okay. And we'll call it at 6:07.
So we have a first and a second. Any more discussion on tabling the minutes approval assumed to the next meeting?
I said until clarification can be provided, that way giving staff, if they don't have it by the next meeting, just giving staff that runway.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for the questions, Commissioner Lee. We typically have opportunity for public comment for issues in general, and nobody signed up for that. So I think without anything else, we will move into our deliberation, which is item number 3 on the agenda. Has to do with the appeal of the St. Martin Church expansion, which is LU 2324. This is a discussion amongst the commissioners that will or can lead us to a decision this evening, based on the record that closed, I believe, on what date? August 30th. I think so. The record is closed. I do want to clarify, since I was not present at our last meeting, that I had opportunity to review that meeting in detail. The materials, I didn't catch the concerns in the minutes, but I wasn't there. But I believe I looked at and considered all of the testimony. I believe I've caught myself up in that regard, and so feel well-versed in terms of our deliberations this evening. It is typical of this group that as we enter into deliberations, we provide an opportunity for individual commissioners to provide or enter an opening statement. And typically that's an opportunity for us to share with the other commissioners sort of our general perception of where we're at and perhaps something about where we might be leaning with regards to our own position on this appeal. So each one of you has an opportunity to provide that. I believe historically, if I can remember, that the chair typically provides a commentary first, and so I will do that. So first, I've already indicated that I've had an opportunity to review materials that were presented at the first meeting, plus the materials that were submitted for the extended period after the meeting. It is clear to me that this is an important issue, an emotional issue, strong feelings throughout, and I always have to remind myself that my role is not to insert my own feelings, but to, as objectively as possible, try and apply the code that pertains to the specific issue. And so that is what I have tried to do. And I think that as I have done all of that and with sort of great respect for the differences of perspective on this, it appears to me at the moment, and subject to our conversation, that that the application has met the criteria for approval. Chair Fowler, are you interested in expressing an opening comment as well? Not. We'll move on. Other commissioners? Commissioner Lee.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
So I felt as though the staff revision to the conditions of operating approval shown on page 14 of our packet were concerning the church bells that shall not ring before 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The church shall provide notice to all homeowners 1 week prior to any outdoor events occurring to the subject property. Those were conditions that were withdrawn because of the something or other that had to do with some new rulings about religious properties use. So as a result of that, I felt as though there was the removal of those two conditions from the staff report lent some weight to the request for an 8-foot fence that was requested in the appeal. So I don't know if there is a way to accept a portion of the appeal, but not all of it. I don't know the process for that, but that's my thought right now. Thank you.
So thank you, Commissioner Lee, because I think my thinking is a little bit along the lines of yours, and considering that this was a de novo hearing, we have full control over all the conditions now, assuming we stay within the legal boundaries. And so that's where some of my questions were at the night of the hearing with the appeal was around the fence. And when I asked the applicant about, was there a difference for them between a 6-foot and 8-foot fence? My recollection, there wasn't really an answer about the difference between that, other than, there was some fencing there and there had been some working around the fencing. And so I'm inclined with the 8-foot fencing request as part of this appeal. When it came to the issues of 3, 4, and 5 from the appeal, which was related to the pump test, the Oregon Specialty Structural Code, the fire protection criteria, and the classroom, from our staff report, it was pretty clear. Those are set conditions, and us doing anything more on top of what is already there would just be redundant, because those are either required or part of the code already. So I don't feel like we don't need to adjust that the conditional approvals any more than they already are. But on the related to number one for the road, I would like to hear everyone's thought about that, or those who have thoughts. I'm indifferent. I'm okay with how the report is now from staff. I hear, the appeal concerns about the road. Unless there's a strong argument from this body, I don't have anything to bring forward tonight that would change what's in the report. So I'm open to a change, but I would need to hear a strong argument from this body, what that change would be and why.
Yes, Commissioner Wilson.
Chairman Hayman, thank you. After taking all of the information, both the staff report, the original staff report, the staff report, follow-up regarding our initial hearing, all of the testimony, and all of the impressions taken from the hearing and from the materials provided, from my perspective, I'm inclined to also agree that the conditions have been met for the conditional use permit. I'm also cognizant of our being able to impose, and as this is going to reference the 8-foot fence, I don't know if as Andrew or Commissioner Struthers has pointed out, I don't know if I heard specifically that when the staff indicated that they withdrew that requirement, but it could be up to the applicant to accept that requirement if they so choose, or whether we could also add it as a part of our approval process. The only concern I have is whether that or anything else that we may include as a result of both the staff report and all the testimony received, that if we make changes from what the staff has recommended for the condition of the conditional use permit, that we don't impose an undue burden on the applicant. And so in that regard, I know that the issue of the road or roads, because I think it's two separately named roads, but they do conjoin. I understand that is a major concern for that community, but I also am aware that that beyond whatever would be required under the conditional use permit, as per the staff report, anything beyond that could be considered an undue burden to the applicant. But as the other commissioners have so far indicated, unless I hear a countervailing argument to the contrary, I think I'm inclined to support the conditional use permit with the conditions that are met.
Can I go last?
Commissioner Bisco.
Is that a no?
That's a yes.
Oh, I can go last? Oh, wait, did you?
Oh, you want to go last?
Yeah, I'd
Yes.
like to go last.
Commissioner Fulford.
Hello. From my review of the documentation as well, the appeal listing the 5 mitigation steps do look appropriate. I'm not really concerned. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
There we go, let's.
you have Commissioner Cash online as well.
Okay. Commissioner. Yeah.
Unless she has nothing.
Participation.
Unless she has nothing to say.
Yeah. Remember, we're not actually in the discussion period
Right.
yet. Okay.
I'm here. I'm sorry, folks. I didn't know I needed to click on it, but I feel like I don't have a lot to say because I wasn't present at the last meeting. Going through the papers did give me an understanding of the concerns and the actions that will be taken. And then my me being a rural person, it brings up these other questions, but I don't know that my questions, actually relate in any way to zoning. So I don't have much more to say than that at this point in time.
Thanks, Commissioner Cash. Commissioner Bisco?
Okay, since we're just doing a leaning of our opinions, is that where we're at?
Sir.
Okay. I took this really as a different approach coming from, municipal land use spaces. And what I found was kind of an interesting space is in reading the testimony of property owners in the area, expecting an appeal would be a request for denial or basically an approval of, or an assertion of the previous decision. I took this more as Commissioner Struthers had mentioned, more of that de novo approach to this. I come from a background, I live on a road district, an official road district. So I, as some of you may have noted, had some questions that leaned into road conditions and how that might impact this development. I didn't feel like we adequately got answers from the applicant in that space, nor in the application, leaving me to question that undue burden space to the adjacent property owners. Also leading me into a space of questioning how are we addressing that accessibility issue, not for the structure itself, but just for fire response in part, when we look at the limitations of what that road offers. I appreciate the staff feedback that we received at the last meeting and also from the applicant. But I really found that in general, the burden of proof was not necessarily met by the applicant. And my inclination is actually at this time, as the application stands, is not to support it with any changes, just basically to deny the application as it stands and look at options for how we come back with a more complete application. So I can go into further detail as we deliberate.
Try again. Commissioner Fowler, you have. Okay. Well, after open comments, opportunity to enter a motion. And subsequent to that, we will have discussion. Yes, Commissioner Bisco.
I move that we deny the application as submitted based on, what would it be?
What you just said.
But based on what I just said, I guess we can sum it up that way. I believe it is incomplete, does not meet all the requirements to address not seriously interfering with adjacent properties, character of the area and purpose of the zone.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Commissioner Lee seconds. That we now enter into discussion of the motion.
Is that for me? Thank you, Chair Heyman. All right. One of the things I took note in the rebuttal from the applicant and also from some of the comments was that responsibility of the application, the applicant holding the burden of proof. What I found was interesting is that not only in our deliberation at the last meeting, there were questions unanswered, as in the expected use of the property, some of the outdoor events conversations, who was bearing the burden of maintaining a road. And what I found probably most missing was the details and specifics of the condition of the road, the requirements for rural residential, I think it's Benton County gravel road standards, excuse me, is that correct, Peter? So there is a certain measure of expectations. In the testimony, we found that there are homes that are properties that are being developed in that area who are being required to meet those standards of expectations. And yet we have this potential building expansion from a little over 2,600 square feet to just shy of 7,900 square feet. Now, the applicant would have us believe, and this could be genuinely true, that they've had a census for their membership that's been fairly consistent over 20 years. They don't necessarily present any expectations that they'll see a great increase in membership, and yet at the same time, an increase of significant square footage to that property, also to the parking spaces. Didn't really run with that alignment of, we don't have plans for other events. We don't have, plans for this membership or this congregation to grow. If that's the incorrect term, I apologize, but for the group of individuals here using this facility. When we talk about undue burden to the adjacent property owners, character of the space, so in 1950s approximately development for a number of those homes, single-family residential largely, essentially a gravel trail, if you will, in a lasso form, that's a one-way in, one-way out. If in fact, I heard anywhere from as narrow as 12 to 14 feet to 11 feet in some of the testimony, but either way, anything over 8 foot wide on a road, public roadway is considered oversized and we need special permitting. If any of you have seen fire trucks trying to navigate a 4-lane intersection, it's difficult for ladder trucks, for example, and some of the engine trucks as well that would carry water into a space like this in the event of a fire situation, so fire response in general. And 11 foot, if it's accurate in some of these cases that this road is only 11 feet. If you can imagine, for many of us, Corvallis is close enough. We know what the alleys behind the buildings look like. What does that 11 feet look like? I live in a space that's on an alley, and our alley is 14 feet. And I can tell you with just a regular pickup truck, sometimes it's hard to navigate. So I feel like I'm not sure we were prepared with enough conceptual information to understand what that might look like, but I'd just like you to imagine that 40 to 50 foot ladder truck, trying to get down a road where you've got, 40, 50, 70 cars trying to get out of a 1-lane space on a road that's no wider than potentially the alleys behind the structures in downtown Corvallis. I don't feel that the burden of proof as far as road conditions was met by the applicant. What I found interesting in the rebuttal from the applicant or from the engineering firm, and I'll quote, "This project has been developed." Let's see, this is page 42 of 135, it looks like. So it's not actually page 42, but on the, I measured across the top, that's what it's reading. "This project has been developed with the intent to, quote, do everything right in the first consultations with staff in 2020 through the preliminary site review, et cetera, et cetera." I'm not sure that I would consider, so one of the testimonies that was provided, and I'll thank you to, it was Mullins family, Ms. Stevens, Ms. McCarthy, and maybe Jimeno, is that how we say that last name? That additional testimony was helpful because the perspective from the gentleman, and I think it was Mr. Mullins, that has basically been managing a de facto road district. It may not be a taxing district that gets money, through that state mechanism, but certainly this community has for many years looked to provide for this road that they're using to access and service their homes. In 2014, they talked about a 1/13 share of that financial burden was shared by the church. So it was, I think, $20 that particular year. If we look at the transportation analysis that was provided in the additional testimony, that shows that approximately 53% of the transportation impacts to that gravel road, the in and outs, the daily road trips, is actually coming from the church itself. So if we're looking at 1/13 of the budget in 2014 is what they presume to be their share, that's the agreement that was made, and I'm not here to judge that. But let's move to 2019, where I believe it was the $500 that was invested. It's not clear if that was between 13 homes or 6 homes plus the church, plus the vacant property and others. So the numbers are unclear, but every one of those individuals put in $500 as I read it. And still, I don't think that that was 53% of the burden of the church impacts to that infrastructure was not borne by the church. And then when they moved over to the space where the church took over the non-official road district, but effectively managing the road district, which is managing all the repairs, the gravel, the contracting work, working with the county was mentioned as well. It's unclear and was not provided in the record. So again, this goes to the burden of proof where this church has actually taken and stepped in and contributed the $1,000. In fact, they've mentioned it, but there was no evidence of that, nor does it show, again, that 53% burden. So we have a disproportionate burden being asked to be paid by the property owners in this space. One of the first testimonies given at the last event, or the last hearing, talked about the responsibility of planning. So we can't use best case scenarios or promises that the church won't change ownership anytime in the future. It's nice that we can think that, but any number of us have probably been in spaces where what was presented at the public hearing isn't exactly how it happened. Certainly there's been a number of Philomath that promised to be affordable housing and then were immediately market rate housing once they started building. So things change is my point. So it's not accusatory, but in fact, things change. And I think it would be remiss of us to plan on the assertion that the current property owner has said, we promise we're not going to have any more impacts than we currently already have. So we also have that issue of the burden of the applicant in this space. One of the other topics that is not addressed, and I don't know that it's necessarily appropriate here, is the water availability. So to this new facility and its potential use, but what I do think is important is the water availability for fire suppression. Again, going back to the concerns of just accessibility, that is not the end of those concerns, as in when they get there, how much water is going to be available. A 2,600 square foot approximate structure fire is very different than a 7,900 square foot structure fire. Without accessibility, you have delays and potential risk to individuals in that community, but also where's the water going to come from? When looking at flow requirements to put out approximately a 2,600 square foot home, we're looking at approximately 1,200 gallons per minute. So we have the equivalent of 16 minutes worth of water to put out that fire. Now, the proximity of that fire, should there be one, in a space that's relatively remote and limited in access, what's the risk to that in the community members around that property as well? And I don't believe that 20,000 gallons of water is adequate to address the future plans of this particular application. Beyond that, let me just see if there are other things that I just want to make sure I call out. Those are the ones that rise to the top for me. When we look at road conditions, it seems to me that it would be appropriate for the church looking at this expansion. First, the impact of the community will be significant if that transportation projection comes to fruition. And by the applicant's own words, they're utilizing their structure at its max capacity, but their own practices allow them or permit them, or often they stand more than they sit. To me, that tells me that the facility is close to adequate already. Looking from 2,600 square feet to 7,900 square feet is a significant size change. And I just have a difficult time believing that we won't see an impact to the surrounding community. When we look at the road itself, as far as anything beyond, I think of it as the gravel road to the cabin. I don't think of it as a road that can handle the kind of traffic we're talking about. And I do not think that it is proportional to what they presented as to the other individual homeowners in that property. I think for those of us that live in those rural residential areas, my concern would be a number of things that could come to fruition. So depending on how we want to address this application, whether it is a change, whether it's a denial and they have the opportunity to come back with another application with some of these items addressed, or just some changes to conditions of approval, I don't think that we can ignore the road conditions or the road needs to support the use of this particular structure as it expands. The road expansion itself would be very likely not only very cost prohibitive, but an undue burden. And generally, if we were to go from an 11-foot, if in fact they are as narrow as 11 feet, to what is common in these spaces is a 20-foot road with 2-foot shoulders, we are talking a more than, what are we, another 13 feet of impact. What does that look like for those right-of-way spaces and those community properties or residential properties where they have those buffer zones? So those greenways, just that in and of itself is likely to change the nature and the character of the space. So I'm concerned about, even if we do require road improvements to address the potential future use of this, which will not come again before a planning commission from here forward, what will that look like for this community as well? I will see. I think that's all I have at the moment.
Thank you, Commissioner Briscoe. Additional comment? Yes, Commissioner.
So thank you, Commissioner Visca, for that information. I hear everything that you're saying about the road and the impact of an expansion and whether it will be more vehicles or more individuals attending the church, the lifespan, like we're focused on what we can see now. And that's, what we're dealing with and with the code that we have in front of us. My comments, I don't know if it's a question to you or just a question to staff or just a question in the air for me to think about. But thinking about the road improvements, looking at from the information from staff, that we are limited by code of how much we can require the church or the applicant in this case to develop beyond. And Public Works is calculated, they provide that number, and we had some of that discussion last time. So I'm curious how do we get beyond that? Or are you suggesting that we need to modify the code? Because we, as you know, we can't move the goalpost as it is now. So that's where I'm leaning towards. I can see us increasing maybe the amount of that they have to improve. And I know there was some written testimony that was provided, you know, showing a different calculation of what that should be. And I can go back and find that number, but I'm not sure that we can just simply deny it because we want them to do improvements on both roads and widen both roads and make both roads to a certain standard. I don't think we have that ability here per what the code is.
Thank you, Commissioner Struthers. Other comments? Yes.
So
Commissioner Lee.
my comments are like Commissioner Andrews. Let me just think with my mouth for a second. There's two issues about the road that concern me. As a rural person, I'm acquainted with this type of road too. One is the amount of wear to the road, the proportional amount of cost that incurs. But the church, it may be attracting vehicle traffic, whereas maybe some homeowner at the end of the road is attracting, as the minute showed, lots of Amazon deliveries and lots of other kinds of big, heavy equipment, and that those homeowners aren't asked to contribute a greater proportion of the road service. So that's a question in my mind about how do you weigh the differences in road wear by the differences in the amount of traffic. So that's part of the road question to me, but the other part is the emergency vehicle question. And sometimes when we have an application, we do get information from a member of first responders, of fire chiefs, but this application doesn't have, it has our county public works guy, but we don't have information from like a fire chief for this one. And that would be expert testimony that I would be interested in but I don't see that here. So in my mind, I have some questions and some unanswered concerns, if that makes any sense.
Additional comments, questions? You have a motion? Oh, Commissioner Biscoe.
If I may. So to respond to Commissioner Struthers and Commissioner Lee, I appreciate those questions, and it's one that I struggled with. But when I came back to an application that is under consideration, when we talk about seriously interfering with the uses on adjacent property, we certainly can't say that the occasional Amazon truck or the weekly garbage truck or the weekly delivery vehicles or whatever they might be. In the case of this property, and when we look at even the demographics of this property, which of course can change, but being real about even if the demographics were to change, the number of folks that can work from home, proportionally, we are looking at impacts greater from this church single property as compared to the properties around it. So when we talk about a limited accessibility of the road itself as it currently exists, we know that as Benton County is permitting other development to occur on those single family or those single unit properties, that they are requiring those upgrades to the road. It's reasonable for us to consider that we're looking at an expectation of a road over time that will meet current county standards for the type of road that it is. But can we really say in the application as presented that doesn't address any issues in any way that we can confirm how the church plans to maintain and contribute to the maintenance of this road, especially with the potential and likely increase in road usage? I don't think that we can say that has been provided in the record. So is it likely that an increase in increase in traffic on that road, or even the current traffic that exists? We did get some comments and some testimony on that. Doesn't seriously interfere with the adjacent property. And I'm not sure that we can say that it does not. When we talk about the character of the area, twofold: additional increases in traffic on a road of this scale, of this size. Again, if you're imagining a gravel version of a downtown alley in Corvallis, which is not very far off the mark, it's just 1,380 linear feet of it instead. I'm not sure that we can say that that does not, the use and future expansion of use does not seriously interfere with the character of the area. So not meeting the burden of proof to where they have not interfered, I don't think they've met that. And the purpose of that zone, while it is allowed in this residential space, I wonder, I'm not sure how we want to land that, but I do question the expansion of this size and of this level without any plans to address transportation needs or fire risk management needs in this case. So any denial does not require that, does not preclude them from coming back with that information. I just simply don't think that this application has met the burden of proof.
Commissioner Wilson?
Just a couple of comments, and I appreciate everything Commissioner Briscoe has said. With that, I wanted to clarify when I used the term undue burden, I was referring to the applicant. And as I want to echo Commissioner Struthers in saying that we have what we have before us, that the applicant is seeking a conditional use permit to allow them to be in conforming use. I know that all in the testimony and all the information that I have processed about this application is that anything that happens in the future is based on the approval of this conditional use permit, but would still have to go before various boards and the Community Development Department here at Benton County before they could proceed with any active construction or other activities. But I'm concerned that if we impose an undue burden upon the applicant and move the goalposts, that's, to echo Commissioner Struthers' words, that makes, at least in support of the applicant in that regard, and that it weakens our hand in terms of making a denial.
Any other comments?
Are you able to hear me at this point?
Yes. Thank you, Commissioner Fowler.
Oh, very, very good. Finally got technology issues worked out, and thanks for putting up with my participation remotely. I just have a couple of comments. I think we are focused, in my opinion, on the crux of the issue, which is the road. And the road is a current challenge for the entire neighborhood. And I would also mention that the church is a member of that neighborhood today. So as we consider the change in character, we have to consider that the character of the area incorporates the current use of the church and its operations. And what we've seen in the record are a couple of pertinent things. First is we're told that the number of parking spaces limits the amount of traffic that can be accommodated at the church, and I think it was 47 spaces. And so we've been told by the church, by their census, by their parking situation, that the existing amount of traffic is not going to change markedly. The second thing we heard from Mr. Kurtz is that the wear and tear on the road is predominantly from heavier vehicles, delivery vehicles, construction vehicles, garbage trucks, and the wear and tear on the road probably is not from passenger car traffic. And so the proportionate standard that the county was using in the conditions of approval, I think incorporated that thought, not necessarily the number of trips by passenger car. So those are just a couple of comments I would throw into this conversation.
Thank you, Commissioner Fowler. Commissioner Cash, did you have something?
If we do end up having further input, questions answered, in regards to the fire safety issue, I'm curious what the actual water setup is there. Do they all have independent wells? Do they have a fire storage tank? How is this water situation being handled on this little country road that's an in and out? It's a hard obstacle to overcome on these little roads if there isn't enough water to put out the fires. It becomes so complicated as far as whose responsibility it is to put out the fire and where they're going to get any water. And that's it for now. Thank you.
Thank you. Are we ready for a vote?
This is on,
This is on the motion to not approve the conditional use permit.
Can I just add one rebuttal comment?
Okay,
Is that a yes? I did have somebody reach out to me about the testimony. It was not solicited, but it was interesting because we were discussing impact from heavier vehicles and the comment of garbage trucks actually having impact to road infrastructure. And somebody brought to my attention that Amazon, in fact, uses largely their contracted vehicles are residential type vehicles. They're not heavier than the average vehicle. So their delivery vans are, they are private use or consumer-based use type vehicles, as are the subcontracted delivery vehicles, which are in fact personal use vehicles. So the impacts that the county actually referenced to would be limited largely to the garbage trucks, which I doubt is reflective of the damage being done on this vehicle or the maintenance that's required to maintain this road, excuse me. And then any other larger vehicles and such which I would expect to be outside of the space of a normal consumer level type personal vehicle.
thank you, Commissioner Briscoe.
Point of order.
Yes,
For the question, a vote in the affirmative would be for the motion, a vote in the negative would be against the motion.
that's right.
Thank you.
An affirmative would be to deny the special conditional use permit.
Thank you,
Is that
Chair, for
clear to
clarification.
everyone?
Clear as mud.
Yes. I think we'll take a roll call vote. Does that feel appropriate? We'll start with, if I can, I'll just start with Commissioner Struthers,
No.
Commissioner Lee,
I'm struggling. What do I do? Yes.
Commissioner Fulford,
no,
Commissioner Wilson,
No,
Commissioner Bisco,
Yes.
Commissioner Fowler,
No,
Commissioner Cash.
Yes.
Where are we at?
Yourself.
I had four.
Oh, Commissioner Hayman, no.
Three.
Yeah. So the motion does not pass.
3-5. Excuse me.
Yeah, say 5-3.
What?
Just say it does not pass 5-3.
3-5.
Does
Because I didn't say three because it's 3-5.
not pass. 3-5. Thank you. Okay. I would entertain another motion. Yes, Commissioner Stroh.
I move to approve the conditional use permit application for the St. Martin Orthodox Church.
and I second.
We have a first and a second. We'll entertain additional discussion. Yes, comment.
That recommendation, you also remove those conditions or not, or add other conditions, revise.
I was just trying to get I was trying to get it on the table, then gonna go around and see what we could. So I will revise my motion. Let me revise my main, let me revise the primary motion because I want to talk about some other stuff. So I move to approve the conditional use permit application for St. Martin Orthodox Church
LU.
with the recommended staff revisions to the conditions of operating approvals, number 1 and number 4.
I'm sorry, point of clarification, you're saying,
We will approve it with the staff recommendations, which is to remove number 1 and number 4.
okay.
Which are listed on page 14.
Yes.
Okay.
I just had, I wanted to make sure I heard correctly.
Yep.
And so I will second
You will
the
second that.
revision.
Great. Okay. We are now open for deliberation, for conversation on this motion. Yes, Commissioner Struthers.
So for clarity to Ms. Williams, I know in the staff report for the fence, it said staff has no comments on the second request. Applicant choose to accept that revision. Does that stop us from putting that as a conditional approval or conditioning approval as part, or I can get my word, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm getting my words mixed up here.
You can change that condition.
Okay.
Or revise it, or do it,
Okay.
So
So the answer was yes, we can make that change.
So if I would, I'm sorry, Chair.
Yes.
I want to do this without being recognized. So does that mean that one of us makes
An amendment.
Right.
an amendment to the motion?
Right.
So there, I'll put an amendment to the motion on the floor that we accept condition number 4 that was withdrawn by this, I'm sorry, is it 4 or 2?
No, this is the request number 2 from the appeal for the fence.
Right, isn't that number? Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's right, it's number 2. My apologies. So that would be an amendment to the motion to include as a part of the conditional use permit for the St. Martin's Orthodox Church of an 8-foot fence. Did I do that right? I'm
An
sorry.
8-foot fence along the north and east sides of the property instead
Thank
of
you,
a 6.
Commissioner Lee. Thank you. And I accept that wording.
And I'm sorry, I couldn't hear, was that to
Is that clear to everyone?
restate?
Commissioner
please?
Commissioner Cash.
Just restate, please. I couldn't hear.
Oh, already. Yes, I could be happy to restate it. I'm sorry, Commissioner Cash. I am making a amendment to the motion. No,
It's green or red?
it's green over here for us.
Oh, yeah.
We're on it.
Yeah, green is on for us.
Green is on for us. So that I'm making it an amendment to the motion that we accept the conditional use permit for LU 23-051, and that we, with the addition of the addition to the conditional use permit and permit.
Would you like me to take a crack at it?
Yeah, thank you, Commissioner Struthers.
I'm going to amend condition number 3 to require an 8-foot fence along the north and east sides of the property.
Thank you.
I'll second that.
As just the motion, do you accept that amendment?
We would need a vote on.
I know.
But yes, I would accept it. Well,
Okay. So,
I moved an amendment. We need to have a second and then a vote on the amendment. Yes.
Right.
Okay, so I seconded, so.
okay,
we have a
so
vote.
now discussion on the amendment, which is the addition of the 8-foot fence.
Oh, golly.
Any discussion? Well then, yes.
So I'm trying to find where that, the original condition for the 6-foot fence is, because I think it says something about replacing vegetation as well. And I don't want to lose that. I can't find that in the paperwork here.
Yeah, Commissioner Lee, I do remember that.
But
Yeah, that part
yeah,
as
I've
well. And I'm
got
just trying
find
to.
it. Let's see, maybe it's here.
Yes,
So
Commissioner Shaw.
speaking to it as a person who's making the motion, my motion is not to intend to completely remove that condition, but just to change the fence height and add the additional size as is being requested in the appeal.
Very good.
It's not to change any of the other language related to any vegetation or anything else.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, so we'll vote on the amendment again. Commissioner Struthers,
Yes.
Commissioner Lee,
Yes.
Commissioner Disco,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fulford, Commissioner Fowler,
Yes.
Commissioner Cash,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayman, yes. Okay, the amendment is approved. We are back to the original motion, which is to approve the conditional use permit. So open to discussion. Yes, Commissioner Struthers.
I just want to reiterate for the record that I don't believe we need to make any additional changes related to the request and appeal for numbers 3, 4, and 5, which was for the pump test, the fire safety, and the classroom, because that's in the code. That's stuff that has already happened. I don't feel like we need to make that redundant in the application.
Thank you. Other comments? Seeing no additional comments, we will now take a vote on the motion, which is to approve the conditional use permit
With
with the amendment regarding the fence. Let's continue. Commissioner Struthers,
Yes.
Commissioner Lee,
Yes.
Commissioner Visco,
No.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fulford,
Yes.
Commissioner Fowler,
Yes.
Commissioner Cash,
No,
Commissioner Hayman, yes. 6-2, motion passes. Yes,
I believe you have paperwork. Is there additional statements that you have to make down with after the vote?
I didn't give documentation for that one.
I thought there's usually something that folks say about Luba.
No, this is my first time through this process, being new to this position. Inga?
I will be sending out the notice of decision in the next 3 days. and-
Or no, not Luba, those to the county board, the board of commissioners would be the next step.
Yeah, this can be appealed to the board of county commissioners.
Right.
That's correct.
Perhaps I could, perhaps this is appropriate as item 13 with regards to the other stuff, which it says this is the final decision of the board of Benton County Planning Commission. The official statement, the final decision of the Planning Commission may be appealed to the Benton County Board of Commissioners within 14 days of the vote of the Planning Commission. The notice of decision will be mailed to all persons who testified or submitted comments. Thank you for that reminder.
That's the one. That's what, that was the bullet.
That was what, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, that is item number 3.
Thing that we have to say. Be appealed to Luba, then we kick it back. Oh, you mean? Because I've done it for the shoe carrying. I've done the big scary one. It's not. Yep.
Thank you.
It's all right. We got that. So that's why, because I know from a judge's example, we make it clear what we're amending. That's what's clear.
And to all in the room, this is Nick. It's well past my bedtime here on the East Coast. And so it looks as though, looking at the room, that I'm not needed for a quorum for the next 2 actions. And so if not, I would plan to sign off and wish you all a good evening.
Commissioner Fowler, thank you.
Yeah,
Good night.
thank you.
Good
Thanks for
night.
being with
Safe
us.
travels. Good luck. Good night and good luck.
Good night.
Good night.
10 o'clock there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all here. We will move on to item number 4, which is a public hearing regarding a telecommunication tower placement on Mary's Peak. It is LU 2413. And I do have official instructions to read this time. Here we go. Wish Commissioner Fowler would listen in and they can give me notes. Okay. I'll read this. This is the time and place for the public hearing of the matter of the conditional application file number LU 2413. The applicant, Silk Communications, is requesting approval to place a 100-foot tall self-supporting telecommunication tower on Mary's Peak. Oregon land use laws requires public hearings to follow a certain process. An explanation of the hearing process contained on the handout available at the back of the room or from the community development website. This is a quasi-judicial hearing conducted pursuant of Benton County Development Code sections 51.085 through 51.840. Sorry, it's 805.840. I'm dyslexic, sorry. I am. The public hearing is now open. In a quasi-judicial proceeding such as this, it is the commission's duty to apply the law not to revise it. The commission must determine whether the applicant has met all of the applicable criteria in the Benton County Development Code, Oregon Administrative Rules and Statutes. Does any member of the commission wish to declare an ex parte conflict of interest or bias in this matter? The commission, no, nobody has submitted any, so I think I move to page. Commission will consider the record as presented and will also consider any new evidence or testimony that is submitted into that record. The hearing procedure will be as follows. A, the staff report will be presented by the staff planner. The applicant will then present a case in support of the application. The testimony from persons in support of the application, testimony from persons opposed to the application, testimony from any representative of a government body. Finally, the applicant may present rebuttal, which is limited to addressing the issues addressed during the testimony since the applicant's first presentation. The commissioners may ask questions of the staff or any of the participants in the testimony. If you are a participant in this hearing, please abide by the following rules. Speak only in the order of the proceedings or when recognized by the chair. Please do not repeat testimony made at this hearing. Just note that you are in agreement. Be advised that the chair may halt testimony if it has become irrelevant, abusive, or clearly intended to harass or intimidate the participants in the hearing. Please be respectful of all participants. All testimony and evidence must be directed towards the applicable criteria in the development code or other criteria which the person believes applies to the decision. The following is a list of applicable criteria for this decision. They are in Benton County Code, including but not limited to Chapter 53, which is General Review Criteria and Procedures, and Chapter 60, which has to do with forest conservation. Failure to raise an issue in this hearing accompanied by statements or evidence sufficient to afford the commission an opportunity to respond precludes appeal to LUBA, the Land Use Board of Appeals. On the same issue, the failure to raise constitutional or other issues relating to proposed conditions of approval with sufficient specificity to allow the commission to respond precludes any action for damages in circuit court. To have standing to appeal the decision of the Planning Commission, you must present oral or written testimony to the Planning Commission prior to the closing of the record. The commission will now dispense with the motions, which I believe there are none. We have the staff report at this point. Is that correct? Thank you.
Williams for the record. This is a conditional use permit. The owner is the city of Corvallis. It is located on Mary's Peak Road. The site has four tower locations already. The existing 3 towers are approximately 100 foot already. They are metal self-supporting towers. The site that for this location contains an old power pole that is being used for telecommunication, as well as an old lattice facility. The applicants are proposing to demolish those and combine that into one 100-foot tall. The entire area is zoned forest conservation. The majority of the property is owned by the National Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management. A small parcel is owned by the city of Corvallis. It is accessed by a gravel road right straight from Mary's Peak Road. And there's forest property all around us. There is above this property, there's the parking lot for the viewing area, which I believe if you do look from a certain location on there, you can see these, the existing cell towers. But I have not been up there to check. I was just looking on Google Earth and the aerial views. So the view shed, this could impact some of the view shed, but there, as I said, there's already 3 other towers located there that are at 100 feet and they're in this same property. Because we have no regulatory code in our stating anything about, no, I had this all set in my mind before I started speaking. We have no regulations in our code about cell towers. So these devolve straight to the conditions, the straight conditional use requirements, and then what are the conditional use requirements for forest conservation. Those mostly are, what are the impacts to adjacent properties? So when you look at this property, which is already developed, they're replacing 2 defunct old cell towers to create a new one. There's nothing in that area besides a roadway and some recreational uses, which they cannot, recreationists cannot get on this property. It is gated. So when you look at the impacts and the fact that the purpose of the zone states that all non-forest uses are prohibited except those that are allowed by special exception or permitted. This, we recommend approval of this use based on low to minimal impacts. I did place in the conditions, you received some notice from Fish and Wildlife Service, some recommended conditions. So I added some items in the conditions of operating approval regarding nesting birds and take permits. Hopefully that nothing will nest on these sites. I'm not sure if the existing cell towers have any kind of protections currently, but we shall do what we can.
Yes, Commissioner Wilson.
Inga, just for a point of clarification. So the site, if I'm a bit familiar with Mary's Peak, this is down a bit from the actual summit of Mary's Peak, this location?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
And the existing tower which is wood, they're replacing is 50 foot? It's okay, 80 foot, and it's going to be 100 foot. And it looks like most of the conditions of operating approval relate to wildlife impact. Okay.
Yes.
And do you have background on whether those conditions having been imposed before in previous projects, do we know their efficacy?
I've done 3 cell towers in the time I've been here, 3 or 4, and we've not placed conditions for wildlife on any of those.
Is that due to their look? In other words, this is in forest conservation, so it's in forest, it's near or on Forest Service land or BLM land. So there's a greater likelihood for wildlife interaction.
Probably.
Okay.
Quite honestly, we've never gotten a comment on Fish and Wildlife before on a cell tower. I do think, I'm trying to remember, one of the towers was just south of Corvallis and the others were in EFU, I believe. So EFU is slightly different. We only need a conditional use if the tower is going to be over 150 feet.
Okay.
In forest conservation, there's no height minimum or maximum. It's just a cell tower.
Okay.
Requires conditional use.
And I do have to confess that you did provide the URL for ODFW's information on those mitigating factors, and I suspect that that's probably where it is. I just didn't have a chance to get there. So, no, and that's all my questions.
Thank you, Commissioner Wilson. Commissioner Struthers, do you have a question?
I just want to make sure it's just a scribblers, I cannot speak to that.
Scribners.
Thank you, Eric. On page 60 of the packet or page 3 of the staff report, there's a number 6 with no content. I just want to make sure that is, we're ignoring number 6. There's not actually nothing missing.
No, number 6.
Something that,
It can be stricken.
if it's specific to the report, that's fine. Otherwise, we're supposed to hold our questions to our, after all the testimony.
Report.
Go.
Okay. 62 of the report. I would like clarification of the top paragraph in the list. It says the site is currently occupied by 3 telecommunication towers besides the 2 that will be replaced. Does that mean there are 5 and 2 will be replaced?
Yes.
And then number 1 is a site owned by the city of Corvallis. Number 2 is a site owned by the city of Corvallis. Number 3, no land use application is found. Can you expand on that? And then what about 4 and 5, the 4th and 5th telecommunications towers?
So the 4th and the 5th are the ones that are being replaced, and honestly, I did not see.
Okay,
There were 4 of those.
okay.
The 3rd one, I was slightly perturbed by not finding an application for that, so I'm not sure how it got approved. It is metal cell tower. I mean, it's just like a modern cell tower, so it should have been something that would have been placed there probably within the last 15 years.
Do you know who owns it?
Well, the property is owned by the city of Corvallis. Those sites are leased to different communication
Okay.
companies.
Move on to the applicant's presentation.
I'm David from Silky Communications. And we're an employee-owned company. And we've been on the site probably 35 years on that telephone pole. And I know when Jim Senior first moved up there, it's been 50 years. That telephone pole's been there 50 years. And we were just, the 20-foot tower, little tower that's out there, we were just offering them to go onto our big tower, to take that little tower out of there and our telephone pole out of there. As of right now, we have to rent a boom lift and drive it all the way up there to work on the tower. Because you can stick a screwdriver all the way through. Can't have my guys climbing on it. It's a danger. And that's why we want to do the new tower. We don't want to add any other customers that aren't on the lease in our site. We did get a tower big enough that if there is another entity that wants to go up there, you don't have to build a new tower with your house space. It's really detrimental that we can't have that thing. Oh, we got schools, we got fire, police. I don't think police, the hams that are on there is for search and rescue, that kind of stuff. And if that pole comes down, we're gonna, all those schools, go over to Newport, Toledo, Lomas, they're all gonna have no communication. And that's why we're really trying to rush this.
Commissioner Wilson, you have a question?
Yeah, just a quick question. One is, just for clarification, you are replacing your 80-foot wooden tower, for lack of a better word, that is deteriorating.
Yes.
Clearly by your description. And then you have offered to you've offered to.
OPB's microwave.
Their repeater.
We'll put it up on the
Okay,
tower.
so you've offered to put that on your tower and also demo their smaller
Yes.
tower. Okay, so that will not be, it's not being replaced. In other words,
No.
it's just, it'll just be one pole. And then I'm trying to remember, it's 100, the requested tower is
100
100
feet.
foot, okay. And in that location, I noticed there's a lot, the Community Development Department has imposed a lot of lighting restrictions as well. And so is there an FAA requirement, there's a light at the top of that tower in that location or not?
No, and that's why we chose not to go any higher than anybody else up there, 100 foot, because it's not required.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Commissioner Bisco.
Thank you, Commissioner Hammond. Just again, a question of clarification. So this time, this is for self-purpose uses and the repeater for OPV. I think you said there was, I kind of heard both things from you, that there was no plans for other services on that pole, or there are potential.
No, there was no plans right now.
Okay.
But we got it built heavy enough and big enough to put another inch or two on it. And instead of them having to build a tower or take up your guys' time.
And those services would be similar cell services then? or repeater
Yes.
tech? Okay,
Two-way radio.
thank you.
Yes.
And an additional clarification question. So this is the last, I'll say, legacy tower out there. Everything else is new, or is there plans for additional upgrades?
On the end, right past us, the railroad just replaced their tower. And the other ones, I can't state for.
Oh, that's yours.
Yeah, they're up the hill a little bit ways. And we really don't deal with
But they're not yours. Gotcha. Thank you.
But they're all freestanding towers up there now, so they probably wouldn't need to.
Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you, Chairman Hayman. I just had one additional question. Since you're building this tower, are you familiar with some of the wildlife mitigation issues that they've attached as conditions of operating approval?
I have not seen those.
So you've not installed mitigating?
Yes, I have.
So-
Towers, I'm the general contractor for so.
Okay, that's my question is have you seen those typical mitigation measures that you do for wildlife interaction? Do you see them as being relatively successful?
Yes, like we have a bird nest in the top of our tower.
Right.
If there's a bird up there and they're hatching, we don't climb up. Wait until the babies are, put an antenna down lower just to make do until the babies are flown away.
Okay,
Yeah. Very, very environmental stuff.
thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Chair.
I may have missed this. It's really possible, but for the record, could you state your name and
David Barron's.
thank you.
Sylvia Communication.
Got it. Forget that. Any other? This is the applicant's presentation. We have opportunity for people to give testimony in support of the application. There were 2 people signed up. You're one of them. And the other is,
Aaron Broderick, sorry, yeah.
yeah,
I'm an engineer, worked with Dave for a long time. Pretty much summed it up, I mean, consolidation of operations and installation of a modern engineered tower. Take the place of some decrepit structures up there that need to go, and they're probably a safety hazard. This will be an improvement over what's there right now. And
thank you so much. Thank you. Great. There were nobody signed up for testimony in opposition to the permit request. That would move to any representative of a government entity. We have none. Okay. An opportunity for rebuttal, but we didn't have any additional comments.
Well, you know, say whatever.
Yeah.
That's not where we are. Chair Hammond?
Wait, we're not there yet.
Where?
So the rebuttal is for the public proof, but the application
Right.
back and forth.
No, I'm not gonna, I wasn't speaking to that, no. So I just had a point of order question.
You can,
It's on. I did.
you can ask me a point of order question.
Oh,
at any
Chairman
point.
Heyman. Oh, sorry. Point of order. So the staff report, the conditional use permit staff report
Yes,
is in section 2. It says optional planning commission motions. So I gather that after all the testimony and any rebuttals, that we move to that.
we may get to that point. Yes.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. Okay. We are now at commission questions of staff. We have had a few questions already, but if there are any additional questions that the commissioner would have of staff or any of the presenters, there's an opportunity to do so now. Commissioner Bisco.
Thank you, Chair Heyman. Vice Chair Heyman. Are you Chair Heyman tonight?
I'm vice chair.
Vice Chair Heyman. My question actually, so thank you for the testimony. I appreciate it. And this application was thorough and complete in what you presented. I am curious, however, about the staff report. So it's just a procedural question or why it's on here. We recognize at the beginning of this conditional use permit staff report, the Community Advisory Committee planning area. When I look up the Community Advisory Committee web pages, which have changed pretty substantially since the revision of our website, I don't see the list that we used to have that I don't recall 100%, but 7, 8, 9 community advisory committees. It's something that came up with this commission before when we were talking about engagement with the community. Is there a reason? So LC, by all indications with the new updated version of the website, the LC Community Advisory Committee, Advisory Planning Committee, appears to be active. Not all that were previously listed were active, but we have designations available. As it refers to advisory committees, it talks about the purpose of those committees for the individual regions across the county being involved in the land use application process. Because this is mentioned here, I'm curious if this group was, how this group would have been incorporated into this process. Did they receive notice that this was happening? Is this part of the LC Advisory Committee area? Any context, because it's not on the website. I'm sorry, it's on page 58.
LC is like 10 miles.
Right, I understand that part. So by Benton County designations, this is our officially designated and appointed Community Advisory Committee group. But how does it tie to this application? Were they involved or informed is my question.
Want me to answer? They are the only advisory committee that is active, but the application came in before they were active. They did not exist when the public comment period and the hearing was opened.
So the information on the website, I didn't catch the date of when the LC Community Advisory Committee was reinstated. Do you happen to have that? I mean, is
It's
there
August.
just, okay. So, and recent before the updates showed that we had more community advisory committees involved. So for the purposes of the record here, is it important to somehow acknowledge or acknowledge in this space even that this group was not involved in this process? Because this implies that it was involved when you take the information from the website and then you marry it with this here, that they would have been involved because they're a land use driven committee.
Is it a yes or no?
It's a procedural question of should we acknowledge that they were not in fact in existence at the time of this application?
They were
Here-
not.
Yes,
They were
because
not
here
in
it suggested is, and two of the other ones, might as well just wrap it up now. And the other one, it recognizes the Rent Advisory Committee. We don't, it sounds like, have an active Rent Advisory Committee either.
Correct.
Okay.
The record would state that they did not exist at the time of this application.
Correct.
Right.
Thanks, Vice Chair. We've got additional questions, sort of more curiosity on the technical side. Are using this as an opportunity to upgrade all the technical equipment at the top and expanding capacity as well? Is it opportunistic? Well, certainly, cool. Yeah, yeah. I'm just excited to go up there and get better coverage is all I'm saying.
Microwave
The
better, I'm not sure when.
provision for
It shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
additional capacity.
I'd like to see that
We're not
amended
gonna max it
permanently
out
on the
right
Well,
away.
why don't we
It's
just
gonna
do
be
that?
overbuilt
Because-
for the purpose.
Because I.
Correct.
The structure will be, but the
Quickly before
technology will
processing.
allow you to give you some buffer.
So they're not active. I'll do it. I got it. I got this.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Me?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Conversations need to be on the record.
I apologize,
Sorry.
Chair.
It was,
Thank you. Any additional questions? If any person wishes to provide additional testimony or evidence, the planning commission will not make a decision tonight and will either continue the hearing for at least 7 days or accept oral and written testimony or not hold, or will hold the record open for 7 days to accept written testimony only. Does any participant request opportunity to submit additional testimony? Because no request has been made for opportunity to provide additional testimony or evidence, a public hearing is closed and the record is closed. Does the applicant waive the opportunity to,
you want them.
what?
No,
It's closed,
yeah. We only vote if there's a request to keep the record open.
right?
But the closing of the record, so point of order,
Yeah.
or either one, I apologize for the conversation. What we were trying to figure out is we'd like to see that both on page 58 and then this subsequent application, which will be the second hearing, we'll do it there too, that this document actually be revised to reflect that the LC Community Advisory Committee Planning Area Group was not part of this application. So making this first page, page 58, actually be amended or revised to update to reflect that that was not,
Just
either
strike.
strike it.
Strike it.
So I don't have the history on this, and Inga, maybe you can, but I know that for several years, that has been a placeholder for this. There might have been an administrative policy of sorts. So I just would prefer if I could check into that.
I don't
Do you have
know.
anything to add? Because that's been on all of our staff reports for several years.
Something that's been a carryover, I guess, or anything.
Oh, sorry.
Commissioner Lee.
So this is an aside, a total aside to the question of the conditional use permit. But my experience, having been on the Alpine Citizens Advisory Committee, is that these land use decision reports we did not receive them until the decisions had already been made. So we did not have the opportunity to participate in, we weren't informed of these land use applications officially until we got notice that that decision had been made. That's just maybe that's something we can discuss as a body later on, is how this all works and what the purpose of it is. Totally aside, apologies.
Aside.
Completely different.
Yes, okay, let's stick.
I was gonna say, my point of order is that we continue the application and our script as we are tonight, and this is a so different conversation for a different time.
Yeah.
That's not part of this application.
And the only reason bringing it
Thank
up is there's an
Let me get
implication
on,
there.
let me get back on the text, okay? Does the applicant does the applicant waive the opportunity to submit a final written argument after the close of the record as provided by Oregon Revised Statute, section 197.763, paragraph 6E?
Yes.
This matter is returned to the table for deliberations and decision. This is a de novo decision. Do we now?
Sure.
Yes.
Chair Heyman, I move that the conditional use permit file number LU 2413 to establish a 100-foot tall telecommunications tower be approved based on findings in favor and conclusions contained in the staff report, or as modified here in our public hearing, which shall include the recommended conditions listed in section 3, or as modified by us.
Second.
Okay, we have a first and second on the motion. Any further conversation?
There's a comment in the chat. I don't know if it's pertinent.
Yes, Commissioner Cash.
There's a comment in the chat. I don't know if it's pertinent.
It's not for this one, it's for the next one.
Okay.
I
thank
can't
you.
read this comment, so
It's for the next.
So it's
For
for
the
the
next
next,
item.
for the next application.
for the next application, thank you. Okay, we have a motion in a second. Hearing no further conversation, we will take a vote. Commissioner Bisco.
Yes is an affirmation, correct?
Yes. Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fulford,
Yes.
Commissioner Lee,
Yes.
Commissioner Brothers,
Yes.
Commissioner Cash,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayman, yes. We have a 7-0 vote passes. Again, this is the final decision. I have to read this. This is the final decision of the Benton County Planning Commission. The final decision of the Planning Commission may be appealed to the Benton County Board of County Commissioners within 14 days of the vote of the Planning Commission. The notice of decision will be mailed to all the persons who testified or submitted comments. We'll move to item number 5, which is a public hearing. Thank you. This is the time and the place for public hearing in the matter of the conditional use application file number LU 24022. The applicant, Harmony Towers, is requesting approval to place a 100-foot tall monopole telemetry tower on the property located south of Highway 20 nearby the intersection with Lily Hill Road. Oregon land use law requires public hearings to follow a certain process. An explanation of the hearing process is contained in the handout available at the back of the room or from the community development website. This is a quasi-judicial hearing conducted in pursuant to Benton County Development Code sections 51.805 through 51.840. The public hearing is now open. In a quasi-judicial proceeding such as this, it is the commission's duty to apply the law and not revise it. The commission must determine whether the applicant has met the applicable criteria in the Benton County Development Code, Oregon Administrative Rules, and statute. Does any member of the commission wish to declare an ex parte conflict of interest, or bias in this matter? Hearing none, the commission will consider the record as presented and will also consider any new evidence or testimony that is submitted into that record. The hearing procedure will be as follows. The staff report will be presented by the staff planner. Then the applicant will present the case in support of the application. Then testimony from persons in support of the application, then testimony from any persons opposed to the application, then testimony from any representative of the government body. And finally, the applicant may present a rebuttal, which is limited to addressing the issues raised during testimony since the applicant's first presentation. The commissioners may ask questions of the staff or any of the parties providing testimony. If you are a participant in this hearing, please abide by the following rules. The speaker speak only in the order of proceedings or when recognized by the chair. Please do not repeat previous testimony made at this hearing. Just note that you are in agreement. Be advised the chair may halt testimony if it has become irrelevant, abusive, or clearly intended to harass or intimidate the participants in the hearing. Please be respectful of the participant. Ultimate testimony evidence must be directed towards the applicable criteria in the development code or other criteria which the person believes applies to the decision. The following is a list of the applicable criteria to this decision. Benton County Code, including but not limited to Chapter 53, General Review Criteria and Procedures, and Chapter 60, Forest Conservation. Failure to raise an issue in this hearing accompanied by statements or evidence sufficient to afford the commission an opportunity to respond precludes appeal to LUBA, the Land Use Boards of Appeals, on that issue. The failure to raise constitutional or other issues relating to proposed conditions of approval will, with sufficient specificity to allow the commission to respond, precludes any action for damages in circuit court. To have standing to appeal the decision of the Planning Commission, you must present oral or written testimony to the Planning Commission prior to the closing of the record. The commission will now dispense with the motions. We will first receive the report from the staff.
This is a conditional use permit request. The applicant is Harmony Towers. The property owner is Starker Forest. This property is located on Highway 20, just south of Interstate. The surrounding property, the site on the surrounding property is on forest conservation. The subject site, the property to the north, and all the property that contains the access road is owned by Starker Forest. Property, the subject site itself is accessed by a dirt road, which is gated on Highway 20, so it is only accessible to Starker Forest personnel. The tower will be located in an area that is already cleared. They receive the same comments from Fish and Wildlife as regards the bird life. So I did apply the same conditions to this application. Again, it's the conditions for this are, will there be impacts to the adjacent uses or to forestry operations? Because this is interior to Starker Forest property and Starker is an applicant. It must be assumed that they do not find this will be an impact to their forest operations. There are no adjacent property owners other than Starker Forest. There's no residential in close proximity, so there is no impacts to adjacent uses that are not forestry related. We have the same conditions as the last one, 3 conditions of preliminary approval and 7 conditions of operating approval. And staff recommends approval of the application.
Thank you. Any questions from commissioners? Yes, Commissioner Lee.
On page 132 of the packet, its second paragraph down says that the regional habitat biologist suggests that this is that protected wildlife can occur in the vicinity of the project site, and the site is within major big game habitat. He lists some standard recommendations for the protection of wildlife. So what were the recommendations, and could they be added as conditions of approval?
The protections he listed were for the bird species. There was no protections listed for big game. I see. Thank you.
Thank you. Other questions? Thank you. Do we have an applicant present?
Yes.
Yes.
Ms. Sarah,
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good evening. Sarah Telschow, TELSCHOW, with ACOM Consulting, Inc., the agent representing the applicants, Harmony Towers and Verizon Wireless. Address is at 5200 Southwest Meadows Road, Suite 150, Lake Oswego, Oregon, 87035. Members of the Planning Commission and the Benton County Planning staff, good evening to each of you. It is my honor to be able to discuss the conditional use permit for application number LU-24-2022. Harmony Towers and Verizon Wireless are collaborating on the proposed project and are the applicants of record. Verizon is currently expanding its network in the Benton County area to provide wireless capacity and improve telephone service to its subscribers along Highway 20. Wireless communications are an important component of public safety. According to the 2021 National 911 Annual Report, over 85% of all 911 calls in Oregon State are received from cellular telephones. The proposed installation provides the necessary expanded communication services needed in this area of Benton County. The proposed telecommunication facility is located on a forestry property owned by Starker Forest, Inc. It is zoned forest conservation. Harmony Towers and Verizon Wireless are proposing a 150-foot monopole to improve coverage and capacity in the vicinity. The associated equipment will be located in a fenced area. The proposed installation provides the necessary expanded communication services needed in this area of Benton County, while being the least intrusive facility aesthetically and with minimal impacts. As the conditional use permit request is carefully considered, the forthcoming discussion will review the staff findings and associated regulations. Harmony Towers and Verizon Wireless have reviewed the staff report. The applicants agree with Benton County's findings and staff recommendations. The proposed wireless installation complies with the conditional use approval criteria outlined in the Benton County Code, Section 53.215, Section 53.220, and Section 60.220, and also detailed in the submitted application materials, the project narrative, specifically pages 7 through 11. Additionally, the proposed project complies with the siting standards and requirements outlined in the Benton County Code, Section 60.405. Verizon Wireless must provide adequate coverage in this area of Benton County for critical communication services for emergencies, business, and personal use. Harmony Towers and Verizon Wireless request that the Benton County Planning Commission grant the conditional use based on the findings that the project adheres to the decision criteria in the Benton County Code. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you so much. Does any commissioner have any questions? We have hearing no questions. We have no one signed up to provide additional testimony and support or testimony in opposition. Any representative, any government body providing testimony here? Hearing none. There's nothing for the applicant to rebut, so we'll move on. Any further questions or comments from commissioners? Okay, if any person wishes to provide additional testimony or evidence, the Planning Commission will not make a decision tonight and will either continue the hearing for at least 7 days or accept oral and written testimony, or will hold the record open for 7 days to receive that additional testimony. Does any participant request an opportunity to submit additional testimony? Hearing none. Because no request has been made for opportunity to provide additional testimony or evidence, the public hearing is closed and the record is closed. Does the applicant waive the opportunity to submit a final written argument after the close of this record as provided by Oregon Revised Statute 197.763, paragraph 6E?
Yes.
Thank you. Matters returned to the table for deliberations and decisions. This is a de novo decision. This opportunity for conversation and decision. Yes, Commissioner Brothers.
I move that the conditional use permit file number LU-24-022 to establish a 150-foot tall telecommunication tower be approved based on the findings in favor and conclusions contained in staff report, which shall include the recommended conditions listed in section 3.
Thank you. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Thank you, Commissioner Lee. Conversation required regarding the motion. Hearing none, we will proceed with the vote. Commissioner Bisco,
Yes.
Commissioner Wilson,
Yes.
Commissioner Fulford,
Yes.
Commissioner Lee,
Yes.
Commissioner Struthers.
Yes.
Thank you. I keep wanting to go Carruthers. I don't know why not.
It's coming in.
There's a deviation there.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Commissioner Cash,
Yes.
Commissioner Hayman, yes. That's 7-0, motion passes. Final reading. This is the final decision of the board, Benton County Planning Commission. The final decision of the Planning Commission may be appealed to the Benton County Board of Commissioners within 14 days of the vote of the Planning Commission. The notice of decision will be mailed to all persons who testified or submitted comments. I believe we get to adjourn the meeting unless there's any additional. Meeting is adjourned.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you to all of you.
Thank you, Chair.
How many times did he get kicked under the table?
Not at once.
Yeah.
He's not open.
We got done before 8.
We go to bed.